Hello, welcome back to today's video. Hope your day went well. Well, it rains in Nigeria today. I don't know how the weather is like in your location. Good evening, everybody. Today we're talking about voice, using your voice to make money. Well, we're not talking about singing. Music is the beautiful thing everybody use their voice to do, right? And we're not talking about singing in this video. We're talking about other things, how you can use your voice to make money. Yeah, you can make quick cash with your voice. So if you have a lovely voice, you can sing, you're fluent in English or your language, you can speak well. Well, this video is for you. So sit back and watch. So welcome back. So your voice is your natural gift. Being able to sing, being able to speak well is a natural talent. Like you don't have to work for it. You don't have to go for any training or anything. You have this naturally, although you have to train your voice, definitely. But you have it. It has been given to you freely. You have beautiful voice freely. So you have that voice freely, beautifully. Then turn it to money. You can turn your voice into money. For example, people tell me I have a baby cool kind of voice when I speak on phone. I don't know if I'm sounding that way right now. I don't think so. They say I have this babyish kind of voice, but when they meet me, I speak differently. I don't know, maybe the phone effect, but yeah, I talk like a baby sometimes. Not my fault. It's a natural talent. Well, you can actually turn that into money. You have a soothing voice. Some people know how to calm people down with their voice. I can be angry and I meet some kind of people, the way they speak to me to fuel my anger. But there are certain persons that will speak to me and my anger would subside. It's not about what is being said, it is about how it's being said. Two different things. So if I'm sad and somebody's telling me, why are you sad? And someone else is coming with, why are you sad? I think I will go with the why are you sad? Because at that moment I am sad, but then they're saying the same thing but different way. So let's turn your beautiful voice, this natural gift God has given to you. Some of you can sing. Well, this video is not about singing. I'm not going to be talking about singing in this video at all. But well, we'll chip it in one of the videos, right? So let's get right into this video. Well, I'm sure a lot of people will say, yes, that's me. I have beautiful voice. I can sing. I have thick voice. I can speak well. Well, then this pause. How do I start, Shekina? Well, I am here for you. This is how you start. First things first, appreciate your talent. I believe you've done that. After watching that video, you've said, yes, that is me. Appreciate it. Well, you have beautiful when people compliment your voice. You have a very beautiful. Oh, thank you. Appreciate your talent. Be proud of it. Be proud of your voice. Be proud of it. Then you need to train your voice. There are various ways you need to train your voice because all the gigs I will be dropping for you, you need a very clear voice. We don't want to be hearing, so no, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear your voice loud and clear, just like the way I'm speaking. Yeah, but this is not how I sound on call. Let's say I have a very baby voice, but I think I'm sounding different here, right? Right. So you need to train your voice. There are kind of foods you should not eat when you're training your voice. I heard you don't take greasy food, you don't take ice water, you avoid things that will strain your voice. Reduce shouting, don't shout, sleep well. So you need to like train your voice. You do this voice training stuff like do re mi fa sol la ti do. I said I can't sing. Yeah. So the next thing you need to understand different voice patterns. We have different voice patterns. We have, how to speak to someone that is sad. Now I can't speak to someone that is sad this way. Hey, yeah, no, I should speak to someone that is sad this way. Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I should not speak to someone that is happy this way. Hey, I'm happy for you. Tickets. So I am merging the various voice pattern and intonations together, right? So hey, I'm happy for you. No, I should be. Hey, I'm happy for you. I'm giving that excited um expression and tone because I'm actually excited for the person. So you need to learn that. Then understand different intonations. Like if you're speaking in English, you should know hey, hi. When you're speaking in French, you need to understand different intonations. We have British English, we have American English, we have Chinese English. Yeah, I just said that. It's Chinese English. So you need to understand various intonations. If you are going to be using English, if you're going to be using your native language, you need to perfect your intonations, right? So let's move to the next part of this video. So what are you going to be doing? You've heard everything I've said. You say, okay, if we are not singing, what are we going to be doing with this beautiful voice we have? Yeah. Well, I have four things listed that, like I said, I'm deviating from music. Everyone believes once you have a lovely voice, just go into the music industry. Well, not everyone is cut out for that. Honestly, some of you, your destiny is not tied to music. Excuse me, I have to speak pidgin English. No go make money from music. Well, let me translate to English. Well, you will make money from music, right? So you need to understand that music is not for everybody. So I'm here to help you. Shakina is here to give you ideas and what you can use your beautiful voice to do. So on my list, the first one, voiceover artist, where I'm going to be explaining each one of them. Voiceover artist, we have call tail business. I actually named this call tail business. You're going to finding out what this is all about. We have podcasts. This is popular, right? These days, everybody's podcasting, everybody's recording and saying something. Why it's beautiful? I just had to add it. Well, we have public speaking. This is a wonderful and beautiful one. I can't wait to get into it. So let's move to the next slide where I'll be explaining those various things you can do with your beautiful voice. Don't forget to subscribe. Well, you can also be a voiceover artist. Well, you use your voice over videos for people, over commercials. Well, you can also be an audiobook reader. Yeah, you reading books for people. Now, for this, you need to get permission from the author. There are people who don't like reading. Shekina, as an example, I don't like reading. I prefer listening to audio or watching videos like this. That is why I am speaking to you. I don't like reading, I don't like writing. I prefer videos, I prefer listening to audio. So there are books. I have books that I would love to read, but I don't like reading. You wonder how did you pass in school? How do you, well, I don't have choice. But then it's boring at times. I would just prefer a lecturer teaching in class, or I would watch a YouTube video on that course. But carrying a book to read, it's so boring. I would sleep off. So you can come to my rescue. You don't even sometimes you don't have to meet the author. Now let me explain. If you are not going to be meeting the author, this is what you're going to be doing. You meet somebody like Shekina who has purchased the book from the author. Shekina, one person. I've purchased the book from the author and I'm finding it difficult to read. I cannot read it myself. I would hire you to read it for me. You read the book for me in audio form, right? You read it and you send the audio recording to me and I pay you. You're not going to be sending that audio recording to other people because if the owner of the book finds out, you will deal with copyright issues. So you can that's how you can make money. You contact individuals. If you have any book you are finding difficult in reading or you don't like reading, I can actually read. All you have to do is just listen to me and you've gotten a hint of the book. So you can actually start that with yourself. I can convert your books to audio format for you. And there are other things you can do. You can help vendors. Yeah, you can help vendors, business owners create voiceover for their commercials. Like speak over a video, they send you their videos and you do the voiceover in whatever language they will ask you to. If they want it to be professional, you use the professional tool. If you want it to be normal, use normal. If you want it to be playful, you want it to be emotional, you want it to be sad, you use it according to what they tell you. They ask you to speak English, yeah. If they ask you to speak your native language, you can do that too. So that is how you can make money being a voiceover artist, right? So let's move in to the qualities of a voiceover artist. The first thing, clarity of speech. You need to be clear. We need to hear your speech. You need to, of course. I don't want to listen to audio and I'm hearing clearly. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want that. I want to hear clarity of speech. Your speech needs to be clear, no break in transmission. So, good voice modulation. You need to be able to control your voice to fit the scene, to fit whatever you are reading, to fit the mood of the book you're reading or the video you're speaking over. For example, you are speaking over a video that's a commercial video for children, and you are speaking this way. So she bought the rice, she bought the fish. Babies would sleep off. You should go when you will brushing your teeth. You get that? So that is good voice modulation. Ability to take direction. You need to, when you are reading, sometimes the author plays with us. Their voice twists, their plot twists, there are times where the book you are reading is taking a different direction. Maybe you are coming from an excited tone. You should be able to tell, okay, at this particular scene of this book, they are sad, they are crying, right? So be ability to take direction. Strong interpretation skills. You need to be able to interpret whatever you're reading. They should be able to send you a video. Yeah, that should be your unique selling proposition. You'll be able to send you a video without giving you what to write, what to say rather. You should be able to understand, okay, this is what this video is talking about, and you make your voice over straight up. It can be your unique selling proposition. And people will be like, wow, I don't have to stress myself. I just have to send out the video and she does a wonderful job. Right. That's that. Ability to read scripts fluently. You should be able to read. I don't think an illiterate can do this. If you don't know how to read fluently, you can work on it. You can work on it before you tag yourself as a voiceover act. Then next is your breathing technique. This is very important. Now you, as a voiceover artist, you should be able to control your breath. We don't want to hear you panting. We don't want to read clarity of speech. We don't want to read clarity of speech, good voice modulation, ability to take control. No, you should be able to control your breath. So yeah, training you can train. You can work on. There's nothing you cannot work on once you choose to. Telephone techniques, you should be able. Microphone techniques, you should be able to speak into the mic. Yeah, speak into the mic. So let's roll it over to the next point, to the next money making machine with your voice. Well, the next on our list is cocktail. I said I named it cocktail. A lot of people call it different things. They call it then communication, they call it call center, they call it surprise call platform. Well, I think that's the best surprise call platform. Well, this is what you'll be doing. You'll be making calls to people, for people to people. So I'll book you to call my friend who's celebrating her birthday. I'll tell you what you should tell her. All you have to do, just deliver it. It has this special kind of feeling when, oh, you paid for someone to wish me happy birthday. Yeah, that is the point. So You just be making calls for people. Now I have a friend I have a beef with. Well, you help me call him to apologize or call her to apologize on my behalf. Doesn't mean I won't apologize, but then it just brings kind of special feeling. You start with XYZ paid. Shakina paid me to call you, right? I paid. So wow, she paid. I know the money might not be money's not everything, but then it comes, you feel special. Wow, that this person values our friendship, this person values our relationship. Well, you can also be mental health support. Um, People can talk to you or cry to you. They don't know you, so they can easily relate with you. Calm down. Then you can give them consoling words. I'm not saying you should be a therapist, I'm not saying you should be a motivational speaker, but then people have easy access to cry and share their burdens with you. So you standing as a mental health support. You don't have to talk, ask them, do you want me to say anything? You want me to just listen to you? So you just listen to them, they call. Remember, they are paying for your service. Right. So dating calls. Oh, it's not February yet. So they can actually book you to call their lovers. Happy Valentine's Day or happy birthday, baby, or I just want to tell you I love you. Right. So they can book you for dating calls, relationship calls. Maybe it's your mom's birthday. You want to tell your mom you love her. You want to tell your dad you love him. You want to tell your brothers you love them. Building relationship, friendship. I miss you, my dearest friend. I just want to tell you, I just want to appreciate you. Just to build relationship, so you can do those kind of calls for people. Prayer calls, so people can book it to send prayers to their friends, to their loved ones. They don't just want to do it themselves, they just want you to do it and make it special. So you chip in that your lovely voice and make it extra, extra special. Now, collaboration, because you'll be like, who am I going to meet? How am I going to start? Well, like I always say, you cannot work alone. Collaborate, meet people, accept to work with people. So you can work with relationship experts. So you give a commission, or you give them a commission, right? You give them a commission per person who uses your service through them. Now, after they consult their clients, they consult them, and just to seal it, icing on the cake. You are the icing on the cake. You can make the call to mend the relationship. So, relationship experts, you can collaborate with them. Party planners, I can actually call my wife. I'm a lady, right? I can actually call my husband on the wedding day and be like, I miss you. I can't wait to be your wife. Yeah. So, most couples have this rule, don't speak on the wedding day. And I just want you to feel what I feel towards you. I want you to know my feelings towards you on our wedding day. But I can't call you and I don't want to use my friend. I can actually pay a call till center and tell them, please help me call my wife and tell her I love her, I can't wait to see her. Or tell my old husband to be, I love him, I can't wait to see him. So you work with party planners. So they can actually put you on their list. Yeah, they put you on their list. Like, okay, this is part of the packages I'll be offering my clients, my couples or my party clients. Then the next set of people are event planners. We have event planners, surprise event planners. This what surprise? Yeah, so you can actually collaborate with them. We have gift planners, people that make customized gifts. So after delivering, very beautiful. After delivering the gift, you can give the extra VIP package. And what will it contain? The call. After delivering the gift, wow, there is more. Is there more? I just want to tell you, happy birthday, and I wish you long life and prosperity. Right? So it's a win-win. So you can collaborate with any of these people. So turn your beautiful voice to money. Okay, right now we'll be talking about public speaking. Simply put, speak public, 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 outside, different people, different faces, new people. You won't know everybody, even if you know them. Public, outside, speaking, talk, speak. So it simply means talking to people live. Public speaking happens live. You don't record it. It happens live. People watch you when you speak. So you'll be wondering, how am I going to be making money for this? Now there are some people who are stage shy. They are shy. Now they are invited to an occasion and they don't know how to speak to the public. Although if you're a goal-oriented individual, you are aiming for great things, you should learn how to speak to public, how to speak to the public, how to speak in public. You should learn that, right? That's if you're aiming high, you want to go places, you want to go far and wide. You know that people will want to invite you to share from your knowledge and your experience, right? So you need to learn how to speak in public. But that aside, for those who would love to pay people to speak for them, you can do that. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you cannot be shy if you want to use your voice to make money, because some cases you have to be seen. For example, public speaking, you stand in front of either a large or a small audience and you read. It could be in formal presentation, informal presentation, comedy, etc. Now, how do you become a public speaker? There are courses, online courses you can take on Allison, Udemy, Coursera that helps you be a good public speaker. To help you be a speaker, it would make you speak fluently, and there are some scopes and tips that makes you a good public speaker. It is different from just standing in front of a large audience and speaking. No, you're not just speaking, you are there are techniques in speaking to the public. Now let's look at some of that. Preparing and rehearsing the speech ahead of time. Definitely have to prepare and rehearse. Anything in life, you need to prepare and rehearse. Like this video I'm making, I rehearsed, I prepared for it. I have a script I wrote down my phone, and sometimes I'll just glance through. So prepare and rehearse the speech ahead of time, starting with an attention grabbing opening. Yeah, you need to grab the attention of your audience first. We need to be interested in what you want to do within the first 10 seconds. We realize that studies have shown that people lose interest within the first 10 seconds if they do not get anything that will grab their attention. So start with an attention grabbing opening. Let it grab attention. Let it keep us glued to you. All right? She said that. Now let me hear what she's gonna say. Maintaining good eye contact with the audience. I've said this before. You cannot be a shy person and think of going into public speaking. You need to be bold. You need to be bold. You need to be bold. You need to look into the eye of your audience. You can't speak like this. You don't look above the eye level. If you call yourself a public speaker, no. Above the eye level is not meant for public speakers. They are meant for people who just want to speak. We are not public speakers. Using appropriate gestures and body languages. Now, there are some things you'd say you might need to demonstrate. Now you're talking about, okay, and far. You cannot and far. No, just make it interesting. And far and come here and go. Simple gestures like that. You don't have to be too dramatic. You don't have to shake, 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 shake. You just have to know to use the appropriate gestures and body language. Just simple gestures and body language. Adjusting the tone and pace of the speech to match the audience and the topic. Now, depending on who you're speaking to, you your tone and your pace solely depends on who you're speaking to. If you're speaking to children, you know that you would not be using highly professional tone. It should not be serious. It should be playful. It should, because children lose attention easily. So you need to engage them. Yeah, people employ public speakers to speak to children. You can actually be an expert, excuse me, in that field, speaking to children only. So people invite you, all right, speak to children on this topic. They invite you to speak to kids on this topic. Speak to teenagers so you can be an expert in each of those field. Using visual aids effectively. People believe more when they see things. Listening to things sometimes is never enough. We need to see. So visual aids on the topic you're speaking on is very important. Closing with a strong conclusion that reinforces the main message. Now you started with an attention grabbing opening. Now you end it with something that will register in their brain about you. We want to go and still speak about that speaker. That speaker. We want them to say that speaker today. That speaker today. Something to register you in their memories forever. So you end it with something they will take home. They might lose focus, they might lose attention in between your speech. But when you end with a strong message that reinforces the main message, you need to it needs to reflect around what you've been saying. That might be the only thing they take home. So it has to be powerful. It is as important as your opening. Very, very important. Right. So let's move on to the next money making technique with your voice. Well, podcast is the new light, the talk in town. It's the big boy in town. Everybody is podcasting. People are saying everything from gossips. I think a lot of people use their podcast for gossip these days. Well, you can do a lot of things apart from gossiping. Your podcast channel, you can have educative content where you talk about whatever field you are good at. Politics, comedy, technology, science, self-improvement, motivation, prayers, Bible, the Quran, etc. There are other things you can talk about on your podcast, right? You don't have to gossip all the time. But if gossiping is doing it for you, well, you can continue, right? So, how do you start? Firstly, you need a script. What do you want to be talking about in your podcast? What you need to focus on, what you want to speak about, what you want to be known for. Have a script. Secondly, you need recording devices. You need good recording devices. Yeah, you need to record. We're going to be hearing your voice, so you need to record. Have nice voice qualities. I said in the other field, yeah, you can bring them into this. So after that, having your recording devices, the next thing is your site. You need to have a hosting site that will host your podcast and deliver it for you. So I have a list here. I have 8, and I searched about them, and some of them are free and they have limitations. So we'll start with Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout has a free plan which allows you to upload 2 hours per month. So you can break it to 30 minutes. If you feel 30 minutes, it's okay. But you have just 2 hours per month in their free plan, right? And then your audios are removed after 90 days. That's what comes with the free plan. So your audios gets removed after 90 days. So you just subscribe for the paid version. We have Podbean. Podbean basic plan. Podbean does not have free plan. It comes with 5 hours storage space per month. I think that's a basic plan. 5 hours space per month. So that's the cheapest, right? That's the cheapest. There is no free plan here. They have a basic plan. no free plan. Just go to their website, Podbean. Just type Podbean on Google and it takes you there. 100 gig monthly bandwidth, ability to use iOS and Android app. That comes with the basic plan. We have Spreaker. Spreaker comes with a free speech plan, which is access to an online recording studio, up to 5 hour audios, and up to 10 episodes. Wow, I think Spreaker is the best. We should go for Spreaker. Spreaker is the best, right? 15 minutes live stream allowance. Wow, but you cannot monetize your podcast. So you can monetize your podcast. Yeah, I was suspicious. It has lovely plans, sweet plans at the beginning, and then we had to go to the end and see that you cannot monetize. Well, we have next Anchor. Anchor has unlimited storage. It is paid, please. It is not free. Anchor does not have a free plan. So you have everything, but it's not free. We have Podomax. Podomatic, right? It has up to 500 MB storage. That's for the free plan. I feel it's too small. Up to 6 hours, stroke 20 episodes. So either you are making your episodes for 2 minutes. Yeah, you can pass valuable content in 2 minutes. So you have 6 hours and 20 episodes. Then 15 gig of outbound bandwidth per month, basic podcast statistics. Well, you can monetize on Podomatic, free version. You can monetize. So I think Podomatic it is. Then, but you have just 20 episodes to upload, right? So let's move to the next one. Now we are moving to Acast. Acast. Acast, right? Acast has unlimited episode and download. That's for their free, their basic plan. You have unlimited episode and download basic plan, so you have to pay for that. That is for Acast. Then we have SoundCloud. SoundCloud has a free plan. Like I said, some have free plan and some do not. So SoundCloud has a free plan where you can upload up to 3 hours of audio, and you have maximum file size of 4 gig. Distribution is not that straightforward, right? And you have option of fan donation on SoundCloud. Then the last is Red Circle. Red Circle free plan. It has unlimited hosting and distribution, subscription and exclusive content, listeners donations. So you have the option to donate. Rap programmatic show old read ad. You can monetize that. Dynamic insertion for rap ads. You can monetize through that. Standard analytics, podcast webpage with related shows at the bottom. I think this is beautiful. You cannot customize your art category. Customer support within 72 hours. Well, they are all wonderful, so it depends on you if you want to go for the free version or you can afford the basic plan. So we've come to the end of this video. Well, we've come to the end of this beautiful video. I hope you got something from this, an idea. Yeah, make use of your voice, make use of your beautiful voice, and turn it to money, to your innovation. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.